Hi Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome to your reading. This is the reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising for January 2021. And I already got your cards in the pre-shuffle. And I'm doing something a bit different for you than I did for the other zodiacs. But this happens sometimes. I just felt drawn to use different decks for you. So let's start. First with the card that represents you, your energy in the month of January. And you open it up as the Nine of Water, which is the Nine of Cups. So a lot of abundance. Your dreams coming true. So if you can see here in the imagery, there is a crate open and it's like a treasure chest, and there is a diamond, there are some jewelries coming from it. But I think how I see this here is that she imagined them. So she imagined these things into reality. So it's almost as if the things that you have been imagining for yourself, the dreams that you have been dreaming, the things that you have been trying to attract for you, they are starting to come into reality in the month of January. So it's almost as if you managed to think your dreams into reality. It's a lot of manifestation going on here. And the environment, so the card that represents you, the card that represents your environment and the people around you or situations around you. We have the Ace of Earth. Wow, this is perfect with the Nine of Water here. Really perfect. Because this is almost as if, I see this stag as a divine image, as a divine force coming forward and offering you this Ace of Pentacles here. And if you know the Rider-Waite Tarot, then this card is a hand offering a pentacle. And this hand is a divine. So I think that there is a lot of abundance coming in for you here. And it's almost as if this is divinely offered. This is almost as a gift from the universe. And I'm not saying that you didn't work for it. But at the same time, there is this underlying feeling of people around you just helping you. Almost as if you have this friendly hand offering you something, helping you, giving you something that you are receiving, something that you have wished for. So a lot of prosperity coming in the month of January, which makes a lot of sense because we had 2 solar eclipses in your sign this month. Actually, we are still in December, so this month. So we had the full moon in Gemini, but this is your axis. So the full moon in Sagittarius and Gemini. And then we had the new moon in the sign of Sagittarius, and they were 2 eclipses. So a lunar eclipse and a solar eclipse. So it makes sense that you have all these new beginnings coming in. There's a lot of energy focused on your sign. So I like it. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So we have the High Priestess, but she's in the reverse. And, well, I didn't open the rest of the cards, so I don't know exactly what it's saying. But for me, the feeling that I'm getting is that you don't see it. It's almost as if you have no idea what is about to come to you. You're still completely blind to it. Because usually I associate the High Priestess with in the reverse with a lack of intuition, of not listening to your intuition, of missing out something. But here, I actually get this feeling of it's just something that is coming for you, but you don't even expect it. And it's something really good coming in that you don't see coming. You're blinded by it, You're not even looking at it. So you don't see it coming. But let's see what else we are going to get with the other cards. Because maybe this High Priestess is also saying something different. So we got the Judgment in the reverse. The 7 of Pentacles. Okay. The 5 of Swords in the reverse. The Magician right in the middle of your reading. And what have I been saying about this manifestation here? You thought these things into reality. The World in the reverse. The 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse here. So we got the Ace of Pentacles upright in the environment. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse under the Magician. Okay, that's interesting. And then we got the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Oh, okay. Okay. So I see something here, and that I need to call your attention to. So with the High Priestess in the reverse, and we have this Five of Swords in the reverse, for me, the Five of Swords can represent self-sabotage. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here, which is, the Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant, a very prosperous card, but it's in the reverse. And you know what I am afraid of here? I am afraid that the fact that you don't see it coming, that you're not even looking at it, I think that you might feel a bit doubtful. It might be an opportunity that is coming to you, and that you might let it pass because you're not seeing it and maybe you're not believing in it. So there is an energy here of letting this opportunity pass by you and not grab it because you don't believe in it, or just because you don't see it, because it's coming so unexpectedly that you might not even see it, and you might let it pass right through you. Especially with this Judgment in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles here. So the Judgment in the reverse is, the Judgment in the upright is the moment in which you face divine, not, what is the word? It's the Judgment Day. It's the day in which all your deeds are weighted, and then you see what are your rewards and what you have to pay. Okay? So, but it's in the reverse. But the feeling that I'm getting here is that the Judgment Day is coming, but you don't see it because you are the High Priestess in the reverse. And then the Seven of Pentacles is a card of waiting. The Seven of Pentacles is when you plant your seeds and you're waiting for them to grow so that you can harvest them. And the feeling that I'm getting with this is almost as if you are waiting and waiting and waiting for them to grow so you can harvest them, while in the meantime there's something else happening behind the scenes, something that is trying to give you something. It's an opportunity that is trying to come in, but then you're looking at your pentacles and waiting and waiting and waiting for them to grow, while there is someone offering you a lot of abundance that you're not even seeing. So it's like you're putting your focus on the wrong thing. You're focusing on your Seven Pentacles that are growing here, and at the same time, by focusing on them so much, you're letting pass this opportunity that is coming in with the Judgment in the reverse and the High Priestess in the reverse. Because the manifestation here is happening. We have the Magician here right in the middle. So the manifestation is happening. But why aren't you grabbing it? Because right under the Magician, we have this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's like you're manifesting it, but when it comes, you don't grab it. And I don't know why exactly. I don't know if it's because you're not believing in yourself, or if it's really because you are distracted with the Seven Pentacles that you're waiting on. And then you're just so distracted that you don't even see it. So I don't know if this is a lack of optimism, or if it's a distraction, if you're looking at somewhere else, you know. So yeah, this is weird, because there is this Ace of Earth coming in, there is this abundance coming in, and you are manifesting it, both with the Magician and the Nine of Cups. You are manifesting it, but then you're not grabbing it. And I have this feeling, I keep having this feeling that you're not even seeing it. It's not that you think that you don't deserve. It's not an imposter syndrome. It's really distraction. You don't even see that this thing is there, calling your attention and saying, hey, like, I see this stag, like, staying here and yelling at you, like, hey, I brought you these pentacles. And with the High Priestess in the reverse, you're like looking somewhere else and just saying like, who's calling me? And looking around, but you don't look at the stag. So you need focus here on the right thing. You know, this Seven of Pentacles, they are growing. You have planted them and they are growing, whatever this thing is for you. They are growing, but now let them grow. Focus on other things. Look at what is coming for you. Where else should you put your attention? Because these pentacles, they will be just fine. They are there, they are planted, they will grow. And when the time comes, you will harvest them. You don't need to sit next to them and put all your attention to them as every single day waiting for them to ripe. You can set an alarm clock, or you can look at them every 2 days. You don't need to sit next to it and just watch it grow, because you might lose this Ace of Pentacles. And I'm feeling like this. Uh, it's scattered, and that's the thing. I'm not being able to tie this reading for you because the energy feels scattered, but that's part of the message here. I mean, energy is part of the message, and it's not just about the card. It's not just about what I say. It's the general feeling. It's like it's scattered. It's a bit everywhere. There is no direct message here. I just feel like your energy is like everywhere, and I'm picking it up in the reading. And then we have this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse here, as I said, next to this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. So with this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah, I see this abundance passing you by for some reason. And yeah, you know what I'm getting from this Nine of Wands here? Because in the Rider-Waite, this is a man that came from war, but he is still PTSD from it. And so he's very watchful. He's watching everywhere to the point of being paranoid. But in the reverse here, it tells me extremely the opposite. It's like you're completely unaware of what's going on around you. So it's almost as if you are very vulnerable to anything. You're not guarded. But I think that this whole situation here asks you to be a bit more guarded, and not guarded against other people, but guarded, aware, focus, like pay attention to your environment, pay attention to the people around you, pay attention to offers that people might be offering you. There's something coming here that you're not seeing. And it's very important for you to see, because there is this huge manifestation energy going on. I'm feeling frustrated, Sagittarius. I keep getting this very frustrated energy, like as if I want to shake you up and say, wake up, look at what's in front of you. And at the same time, I don't know what's in front of you. It's just an energy that I'm picking up on. So maybe it's your guides really saying like, hey, Saggy, it's here. Look at it. And you're like, huh? Is there someone talking to me? So I don't know what's going on here, Sagittarius, but I think there is something that you need to pay attention to. And it's interesting because I'm very connected energetically with your reading, because I also got here an animal spirit card for you. And if you have also watched your other placements, then you will see that you are the only group that got a different one. For every other group, I used these cards, which are the well-known, the spirit animals. But for you, I got this one, but I knew I didn't actually shuffle for you. So I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't shuffle your cards. I already knew which card I needed to pick up for you because I saw it clairvoyantly. So I saw the image of the card in my head, which animal you had. So I went through the deck and I got it. And I'm also being guided to read the book for you. So I'm not gonna interpret this. I'm gonna read the protection message for you. And you got the lion spirit, which says, be generous of spirit. And this is your animal spirit for January. So this is an energy that you should embody or be aware to. And I'm gonna read the book for you. So this is number 37. And I'm gonna read the protection message. It's coming to me to read the protection message. And so let's see. Do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking? Who am I to lead? Or who am I to step into my dream? I swear I didn't read this before to you, and it ties completely with that Nine of Swords or Nine of Water, right? Of not even knowing what you're manifesting, because you might think that you don't even see it. So who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into a healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of Great Spirit lives inside you, and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. Lion Spirit knows that Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you are feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you are looking for attention and praise. Maybe you were even being generous with the expectation that you would be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely, without agenda or expectation. And Lion Spirit remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than. For within you is a wellspring of generosity. So maybe indeed you are not even seeing this thing coming because you think you're not enough to receive it. So if it's offered to you, you don't even consider it. You think that they are not even talking to you. So it's time for you to acknowledge yourself, to acknowledge what you're capable of and what you deserve, and grab it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify a bit these roles and just get some extra information, whatever wants to pop in here. We are going to see if there's anything else that your guides want to communicate. Wow, the Sun. And the Sun is a card of Leo, and we just got the Leo spirit. So indeed, recognize the life energy within you. Bring confidence into your life. Because I think that you might be someone who is very generous to others. You might see the best in other people, you might expect the best for them. So why don't you expect the best for yourself? It's almost as if you see the sun of life, because it says the sun of life. It's almost as if you see this light here inside every person, but then you don't believe that it's inside of you as well. So when things come to you, you think you don't deserve them. You're very quick to recognize the awesome people that are around you, but you're not so quick to recognize how amazing you are yourself. Three of Cups, joy. So indeed, there is a lot of abundance, a lot of joy coming in for you. I see a very positive message in this card. And there are 3 different cups. Each one of them is different. So I see this abundance coming in for you in different forms as well, you know. It can be money, it can be love, it can be different things. They are different. They are like different things coming in for you. But for some reason, you might think that you are not enough to receive them, so you don't even see them. They are right next to you, and it's like you're blind to them, because you don't think that they are even talking to you. I don't know why, but I keep seeing this image, this story in my head of, you know, when someone calls you and say like, hey, you, and you're like, who, me? No. And like that person has been calling you for half an hour, but you didn't even think that they might be talking to you, you know, like, no, me? Nah, they are not talking to me. And then you just ignore. And you're like, what, me? I keep seeing this story in my head. Oops. And the Knight of Bowls, which is the Knight of Wands. And it is a card of Sagittarius. So you are in your element here. And I think that whatever is coming fast, because this is a fast knight. He moves very fast. So I think that whatever is happening here is happening fast. And that's why you need to open your eyes and be aware to it, because you might just lose it. It might just pass. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing, like the Knight of Bowls, the Knight of Wands. He just passed, right? Like you blink, he's gone. So you need to be very aware to this energy coming to you, because you might blink, and if you blink, it might be gone. Now let's get some oracle cards for you. Let's see what I feel like getting for you. I feel like this one. Okay, so ooh. Some got in the reverse, but I don't read reverses in this one. Okay, so we got here the bee soul work. And I think that there is this soul work to be done here, which is related with your confidence, with your self-esteem, with knowing that you are enough. Because the bee is a very hard work energy, and I think that you are someone who works very hard. But if you don't work on your soul as well, if you don't work on your self-esteem, then even though you're putting a lot of tangible physical work, you might not get the results that you deserve, that you need, because you think that you're not enough. So then what's the deal with working so hard if you're not ready to reap the results from it? You need to learn how to receive as well. And part of that is working on yourself, on your self-worth, to know that you are worth of that. And let's get one of these ones. No place like home. And this for me ties a lot with that High Priestess, because how I see this card, I always have the same feeling when I see this card, and there is this pole going up here, and there's a house hanging on it, and there's a light coming from this house. And for me, this house is you, your inner self, your higher soul, whatever you want to call it. So this is your inner self, and you need to strengthen the connection with your inner self, the connection with your High Priestess, right? With your inner world, with your intuition. You need to strengthen that spiritual connection, in whatever way that might make sense for you, but you just need to strengthen that connection with your inner self, with your spiritual self, with your intuition, just so that you can trust it when it comes out. So, Sagittarius, that's all I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I do work with private consultations. I have my website linked at the description box, and I work with both astrological readings and also tarot readings, so you can check it out there if you like. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.